Was the camera turned around?
No, I had to push this. I had to push.
There we are. It's not in real time?
No, I had to push this. I don't think that's how. I guess whatever.
Oh,
Are
shit.
you? And we're back, motherfuckers. Episode.
How did I get here? Go
Comment.
back to our live. Okay.
Oh, no, you can exit out. So turn it down. Or if you're gonna turn it down,
put up the We gotta come out of there.
We live right now.
Or at least we think we are.
Yeah.
We having some technical difficulties. No, it's not technical. Is it still technical difficulties?
No, not technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on.
I guess when people post comments, they're just gonna pop up on the side.
I don't know. Whatever.
Now you know damn well.
You understand? I played with this shit all motherfucking day and all last week, and this is what the fuck is giving.
But we up here.
We up
Yay!
Here. Episode 75 of I Said What I Said podcast. Starring your girl Jazzy
and Sasha.
And we're here.
Yes, we are. We are trying something different, y'all. We out here on live broadcasting. I believe that's what it's called. So you can check our Instagram page and our Twitter page to click the link to come in and ask us some questions, make comments, talk shit if you want to. But you're probably I don't have time to block nobody. That takes a lot of work. Like this is taking a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't like this when I was doing it on
we gonna have to
on what's it called?
Engineer.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I've been thinking about that. Hiring an engineer because
you can't just get like a little kid in like.
I'm gonna ask my brother. He's pretty good. I'm gonna ask
get a little kid in like middle school or high school real quick.
I'm gonna ask somebody to figure it out. Somebody.
Broadcasting is a major too.
I'm
gonna fix myself because I'm in like 4 different cameras.
See, it say no.
Live viewer comment show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click the comment to show it on the screen.
Is this real?
Yeah, I saw it on here.
Then what is this?
Exit that out.
I don't know how to exit that out. You know what, StreamYard? We're gonna have to Okay, all right.
Yo, we are out here trying.
Go on here, go turn it down now and go on to YouTube.
Let me turn my phone down.
Because I did this. I literally sat here and I did this. And it worked when I did it.
Boom. So it should pop up like right here. See, we's live, girl. We's live. So it should pop up like right here. See, we's live, girl. We's live. Okay, we're gonna have to get that in real time because I just said that 4 minutes ago.
All right. So anyway, let's get into it. So our first live, whatever. You can exit out, whatever.
Yeah, I liked it.
Episode 75 of I Said What I Said podcast on your girl Jazzy and
Sasha.
And we're here and we're back. No, we're not in the bathroom or the jail.
God, y'all see my pink bra? That's life.
I thought that was how it came. You know how they had to be 3-piece, 2-piece? I thought it came with the. It's cute. Anyway, where's my dog? Probably done ran down the damn steps.
What it's supposed to give. Y'all gonna see pink titty all day.
How was your week?
You have blanked the fuck out trying to figure out this live
about this fucking live.
No, we're gonna do it. It's up there. I'm just trying to see when the comments are gonna pop up.
It's probably because nobody's in there.
We're talking to each other regardless. So when they roll on in, they roll on in. Black people ain't never on time. And wait, what if white people watch us?
Doubt it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like what we have to say. But my week was lackluster. Not productive because I didn't really have much tasks to do. But lackluster. It was shitty. It was whack. Damn, went from lackluster to shitty to whack.
Mm-hmm.
It was a shitty week.
My week was okay. It was like my first full week back into work, full week after literally a year. And I led my team to victory on Wednesday when we had a what is it called?
Dodgeball?
No, girl. You know, I stayed on the side with that. Like I did a little bit. Pictionary. I was the lead draw. I drew.
Pictionary is a good fucking game.
I was a lead artist, and I had led my team to victory or whatever. So you know, Pictionary is pretty easy. When people can't get it, I'd be like, how the fuck can you not get it?
Is Pictionary like charades?
Not really. I feel like it's easier because you get to draw it out. How can you? One thing mine was Guardian because you know we're in the field or whatever, so it's Guardian. So what I did was I drew a stick figure, then I drew another one behind it, and I drew a halo with wings.
Oh, that's cute.
And then somebody was like Guardian Angel, and I had crossed off the halo. They were like Guardian, easy.
Boom. See, well, so it's like Taboo,
kind of with pictures.
I like Taboo,
but you can't write.
I've only played it like 3 times, but I fucks with Taboo.
I like Taboo.
Yeah. So I'm glad you guys won. I'm happy.
Thank you.
If I was there, I would have beat you.
I know.
I know.
Work was good though.
That's good. Work is. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give.
Right.
So I have nothing for it.
Right. Oh, see, when you customize, when you pay, you can do more dumb shit. But I ain't feel like doing
that's what it is. Fuck y'all.
I am. Once I get the dibbling dabbling in that bitch, and I'm
That's like the dating apps. You gotta
Yeah.
You gotta pay, like Hinge. You gotta pay to message to people. I'm like, it's nothing but weird ass niggas that look smelly on here anyway. I'm not paying to message nobody.
Oh shit, my braids is tangled. Wait for me here.
I think it's too early in the day for this.
No, it's not. It's 2:00.
Why did it do that to me?
These rich niggas throwing paper. Now it's time for the twerky later.
So clearly that's your song of the week. The City Girls dropped, y'all. It was a leaked track. That's what the streets were saying. It got leaked last year. But whoever's on their team did their due diligence. Pulled that bitch off the internet.
Lace Chips. That's her name on TikTok. She's the one who came up with the dance.
Oh, Lace Chips. Okay.
That's she posted on the shade.
She has a Twitter too, like a
popular
I don't know.
Twitter. She might. I'm not sure. I know she has a lot of followers on Instagram and on TikTok, and she's the one who did the dance. Like I think she was the one. Like the song, got leaked on TikTok too, the little snippet. But she was the one who did the dance, and
Yeah.
And what really pisses me off, which you already know, is I feel like my For You page on TikTok is pretty much like black or whatever. But I just really hate when I see like popular dances that the black people do, and you click the song or whatever, it's all the white people in the front.
They had that controversy last year during quarantine where all these dances would be originated by black people, and
all you see
all the content would be originated by black people. But then they push all the white.
That's what it is. And then I'm just like,
the algorithm.
The dance don't even be seasoned. Okay, it just be like
it's never given.
Whatever.
It's never fried.
Never
more nutritious. It's all
marinated. It ain't never nothing.
Stank value.
It's just put it on the grill.
Great value bullshit.
Not even the grill. What did they do? The cat in the casserole dish.
Ew! I'm sorry. I just thought about green bean casserole for some reason because that's their shit. And every time I look at it, it just looks
macaroni
stinky.
Casserole, green bean casserole.
Don't want none of that. I'll tell you casserole. This: white people could definitely bake. They can make some cookies and shit.
Yeah, they can. They can bake.
They can't cook to save their goddamn life. Their existence will never be solidified by nothing seasoned, anything seasoned.
I've never had white people food. Like house.
The only white people that I acknowledge when it comes to food is Italians.
Yeah. That's if they like us.
And that's they got sauce. Don't nobody like us.
You right.
We're here.
What Michael Jackson say? They don't give up about it. No, he ain't say that.
Michael Jackson?
He did. He said they don't really. They did. He did. I swear to God, Michael Jackson said that. He did. Michael Jackson made a song for the black folks.
He did. Future.
He did. No, Michael Jackson said something like that. Because that's when Michael was the white Michael. He had the white on. Maybe he should wear a white t-shirt and the black pants.
When Michael Jackson was the white Michael, he was talking about white people not giving a fuck. But Michael Jackson used to be mad pro-black, and then he turned into a white woman.
His vitiligo. Wait, do you know I'm sorry.
Is Twerkulator really your song of the week?
It is, but wait, I have to say something. No? I have to say something because my mom thinks this is the funniest shit ever. She still does. When I was younger, like not even young, probably still like maybe like still in high school or whatever, like just still, but still not oblivious, but high school. I ain't give a fuck.
Not self-aware, but
I ain't give a fuck. Like really in high school. So like I was really like tripped out because it really puzzled me. Like, it just really, I always never really thought like, wow, like I always saw Michael Jackson like pumped in that lady.
What, to have kids?
Yeah, and
I'm confused. How do you have the kids then?
no, because they're white.
Oh my god!
You get what
seen this coming.
You get what I'm saying? It was. I was always confused.
Michael Jackson.
That's not his sperm. I'm not sure where those kids came from.
So that's why you.
I'm just never really under.
Michael Jackson has told.
But the lady
Michael
she
Jackson
birthed him.
told us that those are his children.
Whatever.
Michael Jackson told us that he had 2 white kids and that he did it 3 white kids.
Honestly, I don't even think Blanket is white. He's something
he did
else.
It through sexual relations.
Blanket.
That is what Michael Jackson told us. Now, do we believe him? That's another story, but that is what he said.
I'm sorry. It just always tripped me out. Anyway,
I don't believe that Michael Jackson has sex with anybody.
Me either.
That's neither
maybe
here nor
Bubbles,
there.
but
Bestiality. Okay, no.
Now it's time for the twerky later.
What is my song mood of the week?
We want
Pride is the Devil, J. Cole.
Okay.
Pride is the Devil, J. Cole. 100 Mil, J. Cole. Interlude, J. Cole. Close something, J. Cole. J. Cole. The Off Season is my song mood of the week. And that's all I gotta say about that. Like, Cole. Through and through. He's giving what it's supposed to give. He did what he was supposed to do. And I think this is the start of everybody we have been waiting for to give music to usher in that shit. So I'm excited. You think Drake gonna drop next week? Next month?
Please
he dropped a snippet. That says something. We at least need a single.
He gonna do it soon. It's about to be summertime, and Drake wants to get us fucking lit for the summertime.
And he does it. He is an executor. He executes every time he drops some shit. So I am absolutely gassed for Loverboy. And I really think he's calling it Loverboy, but I think he's gonna be.
That's what he said?
Yeah, it's Loverboy tapes or something like that. I don't think he's gonna sing on there.
A
lot of people are scared that he's gonna be singing. I think he's gonna be rapping his ass off, but I think it's like he's trying to like throw us off a little bit.
I really hope when he do a music video, I hope
he gotta have all the new baddies.
Yes.
He gotta have all the new baddies in there.
You call the boys the baddies?
Yeah. I was talking about the women.
Oh, I was talking about the boys.
I want to see Lori Harvey, Jordan Woods. He cool with Future, so Dez will probably be in there for some reason.
Doubt it.
I want to see all the new girls. Probably not Lori Harvey, because if he's cool with Future.
Well, I put that in there.
Because you know where I was about to jump to.
Oh, that's in the first one, right?
Oh, so then let's get to it.
Yes.
I like it.
Segue.
It literally says on here, Future, shut the fuck up.
Why would you say that? And why would you say that?
I love when niggas is bitter. I love when niggas is bitter. Niggas are bitter. I gotta talk better. I love when niggas are bitter because it shows. It literally, I love to say, women, y'all can't take it when a nigga leave y'all or when it's over. Women are so bitter and angry. And Future has been bitter over Lori Harvey for so long. And that girl don't care. She's literally hopping on private jets with the Michael B. Jordan. And you're still dropping tracks, talking to not even her biological daddy. So Steve Harvey don't give a fuck about what you got to say. Or maybe he does. Maybe Future really read that book. Maybe Future was one of 1,000 men that read that.
I like the movie better than the book.
I don't.
You don't like the movie either?
Didn't care for it. I mean, it's better cinematography out there. It was cute. The first one. That second one never had to happen.
No.
That second one. That was one of those.
I don't remember the second one either.
Exactly. Say it again. But Future's mad. And just to give context, a song dropped. I think he's featured on with, who was he featured on that song with? He's featured on some song with somebody. Is it Uzi? I think it's Uzi. Don't quote me. Y'all don't quote me. Y'all figure it out. But the line dropped, tell Steve Harvey, I don't wanna. Since Future, who was Lori been linked to?
In the background. Living single.
Single. Hey. That's our theme music. Oh, they gonna flag the shit out of
No,
me.
they're not.
Damn. But Future, back to Mr. Bitter. He told Steve Harvey to tell his stepdaughter that he doesn't want her. But Lori doesn't. I can't speak for this young woman, but I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 chance she doesn't give a fuck.
No.
I've never like. And wasn't there a
And that's why he's mad, because she don't give a fuck.
She doesn't
Usually
care.
other bitches would be still stuck on his dick, still doing
I
this,
don't
doing
understand why
that.
people can't be amicable. No, let me take that back. I see that people cannot be amicable in their breakups, and I get it to a certain extent. But why do we have to be privy to it? Why put her in a song? I guess maybe it was for the flow, it's context. You want to keep shit relevant because, in rap, you need to be relevant to a certain extent.
Bruh.
But it's your ex.
Honestly, I really just want Lori Harvey, like, even though people gonna be like, no, I just really wouldn't even mind like her being in a badass outfit, whatever, and just, how the bitches be doing like the little whatever that song, and giving like little,
dancing to the line?
yeah, like just something like,
I like that.
Fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be like, fuck yeah. I feel like she's gonna do it.
That's the form of pettiness that I like.
Yes,
he's put her but the thing is though, this counteracts the 15 other fucking lines that you've had in previous songs praising her. Like, come on.
What about the girl that he's with now?
And why? Yeah, like we don't know when this when this verse was made or whatever the case.
But you can also change and take things out.
Exactly. They do album edits all the way until the date of the album dropping. So regardless of the fact there's no excuse, why are you so bitter, sir? Because if Lori would have came out and was talking about Future, everybody would be like, girl, move on. You're with somebody. He's with somebody. He has a new girl and everything. Everybody would be sitting there doing all that, saying all that, and it would be no issues. But y'all want to sit there and be upset about Future, be upset about Lori for living her best life. Like, that's not what we're supposed to be doing in our 20s and 30s. I'll never get it. And Future, you old. Let's not forget, we're not talking about an NBA young boy age or one of these young niggas. Future is Nevadius is what? Is a good 35.
Hey Wallace, my friend Wallace is in the chat. I'm sorry. Hey, he said facts.
Facts said all right. Yeah, because it makes sense. Like Nevadius, you're old, so when it comes down to it,
I do love that name now.
Nevadius.
I like
Exodus.
it.
Like Bible names.
No, I'm not really into the Bible names like that.
Yeah, but I hope she does drop a little snippet of her. Oh, it would be real cute if she's twerking on Michael B. Jordan with the line in the background, because that's my level of petty.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, back, what's up?"
Future, shut the fuck up.
I just love that was that line, and I know exactly what you were talking about. Like, boy, shut up.
Yes,
bitter ass.
What's number?
I didn't see this.
Okay,
Chrissy
I
Teigen.
did see. I said Chrissy Teigen cyberbully, like question mark. So, I mean, like, it's been, to me, like, when Chrissy Teigen goes on Twitter, Chrissy Teigen does what everybody else does.
The only person I've ever seen her bully is Trump, and that is not bullying. That's reparations for everybody.
No, not that. So basically, this girl, her name is Christina something with an S.
Cancel culture shit.
No, she's white. Okay. And so back in the day, when the girl was 16, I think she was like a YouTuber.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
She was 16.
I played this gonna be fun.
But then she was married. She got married to a 50-year-old. Google Chrissy Teigen's Twitter. Because she married
16-year-old
who married a 50-year-old.
Or was it legal for her to be married in that state at 16?
Her mom granted permission. So basically, it was like Anderson Cooper, Chrissy Teigen,
she sold her daughter,
and some other people were like going in on it or whatever. They were basically going in on a girl and not on a guy. They were going in on a 16-year-old. So Chrissy Teigen would like publicly like.
Okay, so I didn't expect you to say that.
Would like publicly shame her. Not even shame her. She said some crazy shit. She said some crazy shit to that girl. Mind you, she was 16 years old.
They took it upon themselves to address the 16-year-old too.
The girl who was 16 now, she was on a podcast, and then she bought it up.
Oh Jesus.
She bought it up, and then that's when it opened up the can of worms and things like that or whatever. So then everything started resurfacing. And that's when like Chrissy Teigen went back like to apologize and things like that or whatever. So they were saying she was bullying a 16-year-old and things like that. Like Chrissy, like she told her like it was some crazy tweets. Just click one of them and just see the tweets that she said.
Pull up something to get some context. Like I'm getting it, If you told me I could have one kid, but it would be exactly like Avril, I would choose to have a barren, sterile existence.
Yeah, she says things.
Ooh.
Yeah. Chrissy Teigen said some wild things on there. Oh yeah, Wallace said Chrissy Teigen told her to kill herself or something like that. She did. She told her to go kill herself. So she would say things to her publicly, and then she would say things to the girl in her DM. Mind you, this is a 16-year-old.
Was this Victoria's Secret Chrissy Teigen before John Legend Chrissy Teigen?
I don't know. I think it was like 2011.
And they say, and that ain't even.
I think it was 2011. I think so.
The tweets are outright offensive. That's some wild shit.
Yeah, I know she did. She said something about like
they shoot herself in the face.
Yes.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate for a second. Twitter back in the day, like I've said it on here before.
Ruthless.
When Twitter fucking first started, off the MySpace shit, when Facebook started dying and started regulating, and when Twitter came out, and you could literally you could get off your rocks in 160 fucking characters. I used to, and I will admit, I used to say some wild, egregious shit on that platform. Twitter used to be crazy. Like, I remember my name being I Offend for Fun and being a bully.
Real?
Yeah. Being a bully.
Was Value Vagina a new page, or you just changed the name?
No, I never changed it. I kept it. I just kept it because you should value your vagina. I really believe in that.
No, I meant, did you?
No. Like,
did you make a whole new page, or you just switched your handle?
I switched my handle.
Oh, okay,
and then I don't think I could, like, they stopped doing the whole where you can switch your name thing. But we used to see some wild shit back in the day. But this is like 7, 8, 9 years ago. So do you still hold that person to those fucking standards? Because cancel culture don't allow you to grow.
Right.
Every single celebrity, probably in conversation, every person, let me not even say celebrity, every person, even in like regular conversation, has probably said some wild shit. But when you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
I would never, my mindset from 5 years ago isn't the same, let alone 10 or whatever some odd years ago is the same. But now, as a grown woman, I'm not going to be talking to a 16-year-old telling her to kill herself or blaming her for being manipulated or coerced by a nasty ass 50-year-old man. And why didn't you call out her mama?
He was some fucking show. He played like a creepy security guard, or they said something or whatever.
Oh, so he's just playing what he is in real life.
I guess.
But then your mom approved of it. So I don't know where Chrissy Teigen's mindset was back in the day. But first of all, you don't tell nobody to kill themselves. I don't give a fuck. That's never a joke.
Right.
Period. I don't care what stance is coming from. You don't tell nobody to kill themselves. Like, God damn.
A lot of people on Twitter were saying, like, because Macy's and Bloomingdale's dropped her. She lost her
cookware trash though. I put it out here. It's trash.
You had it?
My cousin has it. It's trash. The nonstick starts sticking in 2 days. It's trash. It's all for name. It's cute. Rachel Ray stuff is really good.
I love Rachel Ray stuff. I love
her.
She
it's trash, but
she lost her thing with Bloomingdale's and Macy's and stuff like that or whatever. So
but they know that's how they do it in cancel culture. Like, you're gonna sit there and you're going to be canceled nowadays. And that's why I have a love-hate relationship with them, because cancel culture has gotten people the fuck up out of here that needs to fucking go.
Right.
But then it's like, do you give Chrissy Teigen grace? Would they have given somebody else grace if it wasn't like Chrissy Teigen? Like, think about it to a certain extent. I know she's losing endorsements and stuff like that, but she's gonna apologize. She'll be back in Macy's and Bloomingdale's. Like,
she already apologized. They dropped her after she apologized.
Oh, they're not playing with her. Oh, then never mind. I took back everything I just said. Never mind. I don't know. I'm sorry, sis. You should have deleted your tweets. You should have deleted your tweets. You know how they
I'm pretty sure that girl probably saved them shits. The internet saves everything.
But the thing is with celebrities, it don't matter if you save anything, if you delete anything. It's all. I'm pretty sure we go on Chrissy Teigen's page and like type it in. We're not.
She was gone for a minute, but I think she came back to apologize or some shit.
Screenshotted. I know they screenshotted that shit, but I just don't understand why would they, as adults, because clearly Chrissy Teigen was still adult at this time. It's not like she was a teenager herself when she did this shit. Why would you come for the 16-year-old?
Who is checking for Chrissy? Laugh my ass. Only John Legend. Very true.
And that's why she only tweets him. The first thing that came up was Chrissy Teigen's tweets to John. Don't nobody give a fuck who she. Why are you tweeting your husband? He in the next room. He probably in the same bed. Chrissy, honey, hate it had to be you,
girl. But it's you.
I do like when she comes for Trump though.
Yeah,
she gets him the fuck together.
That's it.
But don't ever come for a 16-year-old, especially in a situation where there's clearly some manipulation, clearly some moral standpoint where
But like, damn,
a 50-year-old,
kill herself. Like, what the fuck?
why are you telling a girl to kill herself? Slap her. Like, you should say you should slap your mother for putting you.
Well, maybe it's mind your business.
You know you can't mind your business.
You're right.
You know,
Right. Sometimes I can't.
There you know. Shit.
The president signs the anti-Asian hate bill.
You know the word president triggers me.
I know because pounds.
Ooh,
yeah.
I gotta remember we have a new president. I'm sorry, y'all.
How do you feel about the president so quickly and abruptly signing an anti-Asian hate bill, where we still
where lynching is still legal in certain states?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this right now. Joe Biden is a puppet, like most politicians. Needless to say, that's not an excuse for not doing your due diligence of what you said you were going to do.
Right.
You are literally the president because black people made you the president.
Mm-hmm.
You would not be, what is it, the 46th or some shit?
Oh,
yeah, because I think
Obama's
the other guy was 45. Ugh.
For real?
Yeah. You would not be the United States 46th president without right here. Us. Does the Asian hate crime bill, whatever you want to fucking call it, I probably mix all them words up. Do they need recognition for what's going on right now? Yes. Of course. It's egregious. No one's grandmother, aunt, mother should be walking down the street or a train platform and literally just gets attacked because they're Asian.
And just like no black child should be walking in his parents' neighborhood with a hoodie on and get killed. Just like Mike Brown shouldn't have been walking home from a convenience store and got killed. Just like George Floyd should never got a fucking knee on his neck for how many times? I mean, how long?
9 minutes, 8 minutes.
Sandra Bland should never got shot for not using her turn signal. I mean, should have not got shot. She had never got killed in jail for not using her turn signal.
So, with all of the examples that we have listed, and we still don't have certain laws in place for us, it makes black people look at you a little side eye. And not to say that, well, if we can't get our laws and the Asian community shouldn't get their laws. No, they did what they were supposed to do. They went in there, they made noise, they got their laws passed. But when our lawmakers come up and we're presenting that to you, then why is it a problem for us? And I'll tell you why. Because we owe the Asian community mad money.
We do?
Yes. We're in excessive amount of debt to China.
Oh, you mean America?
America.
Oh, okay.
As a whole.
America.
You keep your motherfucking constituaries happy. Black people don't owe anybody. We're not owed anything.
They owe me shit.
They owe us on a moral standpoint. But when it comes down to money on a money basis, they're not gonna look at us because we're not funneling anything.
That's what Wallace show. United States need Asians as allies. Everything is strategic move. Hence why Kamala is in office to show India we are on their side. Remember, black has no standing at all.
They don't. When we bring our issues and our and we try to push forward our agenda, it's looked at as nothing because we don't have any monetary value attached to it. And that's you got to keep China happy because we got to write them back checks. You got to keep our allies happy because we got to sit there. We got to keep them in our back pocket if we ever get into any type of legal affairs or wars or stupid shit like that. It just shows our value is literally diminished when it comes to this country, but it's always been like that. But it's a slap in the face because at the same time that you passed that bill for them, you should have been passing tens of thousands of bills for us. Period. It's fairness. Where is our just due? You keep shitting on us. We make up this country. We drive it. Don't say that if our dollar stops, that America would stay afloat. We do have an impact on this economy.
If our dollars stop, everybody be out of business. If
Are you fucking stupid?
At the motherfucking beauty supply stores, nail salons, the Chinese food, everywhere.
And all of that is a stimulation of economy. The economy is higher. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. Everybody fucking wins. So don't make it seem like if black people stop today or tomorrow, stop spending money in this country, America would be fine. Because it would not. Just like if you want to sit there and you didn't sign that act for the Asian community China would have a problem with you, right? Give us our fairness and give us our just due, just like you do with them. It's a slap in the face. But they keep slapping us.
It is, and it's just like I'm just like shook my head like, here we go. Like
that's like when I see a black nail designer, or I see
you go try to give them,
or a black hairstylist, or a black owned beauty supply store, I try to give them some grace. And yes, we have our issues within that community with certain things, certain things. But I'm not gonna be. There's enough people that complain about that. I ain't gonna be one of them. But we gotta start grouping. They got full on Asian communities. They got full on Jewish communities. They got full on Indian communities and cultures. Yeah, because we have been taught to be put against each other. Every other race has been taught to stick together. We're the only ones that kick each other's backs in. Think about that for a second. So it said, do right, Joe. Don't be dropping no 1,400 and think that's all we want.
I need more stimmy, Joe. I need more stimmy, Joe.
I shut my mouth for like 2 days if you drop another.
Where my motherfucking taxes at? How about that? The federal, no. You got your Fed? A lot of people ain't get their Fed.
I mean, they cut it in half last minute.
Why?
We'll talk about that off.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't get their Fed.
But
you get their federal.
But
they Fed.
You know who's actually stimulating the economy? Ooh. Nick Cannon. Let's give a round of applause.
Wildin'.
I really want to go to a live taping of Wildin' Now. I was supposed to do that before quarantine. I just want to do it to say I
like
did.
I
know it's not. I'm probably not gonna laugh.
And it has to grow though. It has to grow.
I just want to do it to say I did.
It's still kind of funny, but
it's on the bucket list. It's right.
It was having shows. I think they're in
Atlanta
now, though. I think they're in Atlanta.
I said I gotta go back there, but we'll see. But
Nick Cannon.
Let me tell you something. I know a lot of people would sit here and think, because we're such a woman positive, woman driven podcast. Well, woman positive to a certain extent, because bitches be doing bullshit too. But woman driven podcast, that we should have some heat for Nick Cannon. I don't have not one issue for Nick Cannon or a problem with Nick Cannon.
Me either.
Or the fact that he is laying seed all over America.
Yeah.
All over the United States. He is dumping. Nick Cannon is financially stable. He is what it seems to be involved in all of his children's lives. I have not seen one. I have not seen one woman talk bad about Nick Cannon.
I thought it was only 4.
No, it was 4. It's so he had the twins and Mariah.
The girl with the last name with the white, with her
Jessica
name,
White. Who, she
loves
you
him.
Cannot say shit about
Nick Cannon.
So Jessica White is an OG baddie 90s video vixen, like supermodel. She's an OG in this shit. Like, you know her face. Even if you don't know her name, you know her fucking face. She doesn't care who the fuck Nick Cannon is with. She loves that nigga. Like, that's a different level
Turban
of blonde. Okay, maybe I do have a problem with Nick Cannon. How did Nick Cannon take beauty supply store turbans and, you know what? I'm not gonna do that to that man. I'm not gonna do that to that man. Because those turbans been out since whenever, however fucking long. And Nick Cannon really has taken it and making it a part of his wardrobe.
Oh, yeah. He said Nick Cannon has yet to recover for backtracking from those so-called anti-Semitic. Is what I'm saying, the anti-Semitic comment.
Those comments were anti-Semitic.
They weren't?
They weren't.
Oh, he did say so-called. Wallace said so-called. No, yeah. I heard the They weren't.
Right there with the sarcasm. They weren't anti-Semitic. Anybody could have said anything around the lines of what Nick Cannon said to us, and nobody would.
Honestly, I just feel like they know what he said was fucking true. So they was, people get called out for the
because he said true, that yes. He said in the Jewish community they keep their money within their community and they stick together, this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. That's not the truth.
Girl, I told you.
You drive through certain parts of Brooklyn, they got their own hospital, their own supermarket, their own schools.
Everything.
They self-employ themselves. They don't venture out to anybody, and that's what I was just talking about when it comes to group. I know this is probably going to be taken wrong, but when they were sitting there and they were pushing segregation, it might have been a lost concept. Not to say that you can be segregated but equal in my eyes. I don't see anything wrong with all black communities, all black hospitals, all black schools.
I'm with it.
But it needs to be on the quality and level of our counterparts, our white people.
Yeah. Don't give us, don't give the white people good.
Don't give us
educational school and give us the shitty shit with used books and pages that's missing.
And segregation and that implementation is still here today, because when you go, like people always say, I want to put my kids to go to a private school or go to school in a white neighborhood as opposed to our neighborhoods. Why don't our neighborhoods, our colleges, and all that have the same value as other people's? Mm-hmm. So it's not. He didn't say anything that was out of pocket. It was just taken wrong, because at the end of the day, even though Nick Cannon is his own boss, he's still run by whites. And them Jews, the Jewish people, they got mad at what he said, but it still wasn't wrong. You can't. People get offended by the truth if it's not coming from them.
Exactly. Like my old coworker, she said, like, you know how they always say, like, people say, "Oh, I'm a penny pincher like a Jew."
Yeah,
they say that's offensive.
Yeah, they get mad when people say they're cheap. But is it cheap, or is it they're amazing with money?
I don't call it cheap. I don't call it cheap. I feel like it's amazing how
there's
they can
do difference that between cheap
and frugal.
And honestly, to live in America, we all should have a mindset of some type of frugalness.
Yes,
we all should. But that's not what all of us have been taught.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another discussion for another time. But bringing it back to Mr. 7-round shot, Nick, that boy shoot don't miss.
He has found out that he has his seventh child on the way.
So that was confirmed. I saw it earlier this week. I put Nick Cannon before on the list, and we didn't get to touch base on it when he found out he was having his second set of twins.
Mm-hmm.
But that man is 2 for 2 with the twins. Like, your sperm's different.
He has another set of twins?
He has another set of twins that are
the girl?
right now. She's pregnant right now.
The one that just came out.
No. See, yeah, that's how it shot to 7. It went from 2 to 3 to 5. Now it's 7. Honestly, we might be off. It's either 7 or 8.
Somebody said 7. I think it's 7.
I think it's 7.
Yeah, 7.
Yep. Wow.
7.
Wow is fucking right. It's 7. It's 7.
I thought it was that comment I seen on Twitter. I thought it was really funny when she said, y'all praising Nick Cannon, but he out here, what he say, making single moms. What she say? That shit was so funny. But she was dead ass.
See, what we're not gonna do is everything don't have to be serious. Like, let's relax. We can make a joke out of some shit. This shit is kind of funny. It's only funny because the kids are actually being taken care of. Now, if it's a future situation, put Future in that. But don't do that to Nick Cannon. He take care of all his fucking kids. And then baby mothers love him, and they have nothing bad to say. That's it. But Nick Cannon out here making single parent homes on purpose, and y'all ain't say shit, nothing about him destroying the community, because he's not.
I don't agree.
Because
first of all, you giving a bad connotation that being a single parent, a single mother is bad, and it's not. That's for one. There are single moms out here that are, that are wealthy, and then the ones that are, that are not, and they are doing an amazing job. So I feel like her saying that is basically saying, like, being a single mom is shitty, and that's fucked up.
What our problem is that we grew up learning about the nuclear family, all this kind of bullshit. Society, what they want the Black household and family to look like, and there have been a lot of detrimental instances that has played a part in the breakdown and the destruction of the Black household.
Right.
Fathers are not there. That can go into drugs. That can go into workforce, gangs, a lot of Black on Black crime, a lot of things. But all those things were implemented from another aggression that sat there and destroyed our communities. Regardless of the fact, we're never the ones to blame.
Wallace said, "Be fruitful and multiply." I guess, according to Kevin Samuels, Nick Cannon can afford to do this.
Okay, and I don't agree with Kevin Samuels a lot. However, what we're missing on the point is, what I keep trying to reiterate is, Nick Cannon's baby moms have never come out and said anything against him or said anything wrong.
Why do people care?
And you're not contributing to destroying the community if co-parenting isn't a positive.
Because what about that nigga on Ayanna Van Zandt? He had like 13 kids. Remember that episode when she had all them fake babies?
I think it was more than 13, y'all. I think it was more than 13. But those are extreme and negative circumstances. But y'all want to sit here and y'all want to be mad at Nick Cannon for having good co-parenting relationships?
Who cares?
Like, if you don't want to marry them, if it's not on a basis where they're
not
going to
even
work out
what
romantically,
if they don't want to?
Exactly.
What if they don't want
I
to?
have a baby with Nick Cannon. I don't want to be together to have this bond, to have a child. Let me do so. It goes back to the saying that we always
more
want
than
to
13. Damn, it had to be
like
20, 19.
Yeah, it was like 19.
That's sick. Ew.
Let's not bring him up right now.
I'm sorry.
It's fucking up the point. It's fucking up the point. But when it comes down to it, if all those children are being taken care of, if they get to live out to the self-actualization and become the best people they can be, regardless of their parents being together or not, that is the main goal when it comes to raising and obliterating trauma. That's what we need to be talking about, is lessening the trauma in relationships and around raising children. That's what we got to talk about. Y'all don't want to do that though. Y'all want to talk about, oh, this nigga nutting and mad bitches. Okay, and they're cool with it. So why y'all mad at Nick Cannon? Because everybody wanted to come for Eliza, one of Future's baby moms, when she was talking about Future being a deadbeat and trying to get her killed while she was pregnant because he didn't want no more kids, but then dumped in 2 other chicks after her.
And they laugh at. Honestly, I really didn't see like probably because I didn't go looking for it because I didn't care. I didn't see nothing was wrong or whatever.
Because Future up there with like 7, NBA Youngboy got about 7, Dirk got about 6.
Dirk has like, I think 7, because including India's daughter from a previous relationship, I think it's 7.
And then Dirk is another one.
They don't say nothing.
I don't see none of his baby mom's upset. It's co-parenting. If y'all want to sit there and y'all have made a decision to bring a child into this world and y'all can do it amicably where that child doesn't feel any type of abandonment or any like trauma issues, then do what you got to do. Like, he out here stimulating the economy. Nick Cannon has single-handedly stimulated the economy a little bit. He got 7 consumers right there.
The recent girl is the old Wildin' Out girl. That's what it is.
Why you had to?
It is. I was trying to. It is. She's a recent Wildin' Out.
I'm trying to pick up Nick Cannon. My point has been
it's some pretty women that's work on Wildin' Out. They do a great. Whoever does the casting call for the Wildin' Out girls, they do a great job. It's some beautiful women on here from the jump.
Yo, though, we got to do it one. We're gonna do it one day. Who got legend status in the game?
Okay, I'm with it. Wallace, you got to join us for that one. The legend status.
Yes.
Because I don't think we could do it. I think I got to upgrade for somebody to join this shit.
Off the bat, legend status, Nick Cannon, Bow Wow, Ray J, Lil Wayne. That's just off the top of my head right now.
Okay, save it. We're going to do that the next week.
Yay, there we go. We're going to run it back because if we're going to talk about pulling some chicks, Bow Wow has to be talked about, and Ray J definitely has to be talked about.
And speaking of legends, I thought this was a kiki. I giggled for a while. I giggled for a long time on this because
Oprah and Gayle actually brought this to my attention.
They did.
Girls keeping me updated.
So Carlos King, he's a producer. He's in the he's a black man. He's a producer in the reality TV world. He's done like Real Housewives of Atlanta. He has had his Hollywood Diva shows. He has a few shows on Oprah's network or whatever. Anyway, he and Mrs. Candy Burrs, aka Todd Tucker, Candy's husband, is also an executive producer and be creator also on this show.
Why is she?
So sorry. Basically, they have a upcoming reality show. Wallace, tell me how you feel. That will attempt to form an R&B supergroup from the members of 702, Total, 3LW, Danny Kane, and more. I would say more
Cherish
would be Cherish.
Cherish is on there.
Also Shamari from Black. I want to know, how do you feel? Like, do you think those girls are substantial to be able to pick the next R&B group?
Yes, except 3LW.
Yeah, me too.
And
I would rather have put them do Notori at that, but she not even
just Notori.
Just Notori. Adrian is not that bad.
She's not.
She tried to do an album, but I think she said her confidence wasn't that good when she was on the real. She don't have that. She's too scared,
and then
or something like that.
Us just putting Notori ain't gonna help that.
Yes. No, they cool now.
So are they okay? So are they bringing these? Are they supposed to be?
They're picking. They're not doing it.
Oh,
they're
so
picking.
wait, we got
they're not
contest show in here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll watch it.
Yes. It's not. It's like June's Diary. It's like with Kelly.
Oh yeah, then we do that. Then we can do
listen. That. I'm really fucked. I don't
know. They
know.
sold me at Cherish because where my girls been.
They say you got to see the clip.
I watched it and I was like, where have y'all been? Y'all don't understand. I don't like one and dones when I'm invested in the group. I was invested in Cherish.
I was invested. I like June's Diary. And where'd they go?
June's Diary.
That's what I'm about to say. If they're gonna do this, I need to tweet Carlos King because he responds to shit. I want to ask them. I really want to know all these good groups that be forming. What the fuck happened?
I could live without 3LW's input and Total's input, but Total's not that.
Especially
bad.
the one.
I'll take Total over 3L.
Why is she in there?
She's messy.
She threw the mac and cheese on the Tory. I ain't forgave that bitch since then.
She's nasty, messy. Didn't she recently have some beef with some shit, like talking shit on the internet? Like that was during quarantine. Maybe like season 7.
I think it was with herself or somebody. I don't think it was with like.
I'm about to laugh.
I don't know, but and then she had beef with Raven. It was Raven Simone.
Exactly, and she was talking.
And Raven Simone did that video when Spectacular. That song. Spectacular.
Raven Simone is funny as hell. High key funny.
She need the money.
Funny. But I'm here for it. I put it out here. I stopped reality TV for a while, but reality TV, girl groups.
What do you think about Ari O'Day being in it?
I'm trying to not look at her face in this picture right now. You know how I feel about her. You know how I feel about her. She does nothing for me.
Nothing.
Aubrey can kick rocks.
Did you like her and Danity Kane?
I like Danity Kane. I accepted her because I liked the entity of Danity Kane. Aubrey O'Day is never going to be somebody.
I'd rather Dawn probably too expensive.
Richard, that new album, sis.
Who was that?
Dawn Richard. Dawn Richard. Dawn.
Oh, that's her.
It's Richard. It's Richard, but it's Richard.
Oh.
Sis, she's into the more alternative R&B right now, but her new shit is fire.
I didn't know she had nothing new.
Go listen to it. Okay. Just go look her up on Apple Music. She's another one. Every time I see her, she looks different.
She does.
I don't know if that's the makeup or the surgery.
No, it's her. Is she like she was 7th Streeter? Every time I see 7th Streeter, she looks different.
That's not true.
Okay, Sasha.
It just happened last year.
No.
People bullied 7th Streeter. They kept calling 7th Streeter medium ugly, saying that her face was like 7th Streeter's. I've watched people bully 7th Streeter.
Me too.
Be in her comments to be like, if 7th Streeter was prettier, then she would sell more and her music would hit more.
I seen it.
And then y'all made her go play with her face.
Just like they said they bullied my girl Ari Lennox to get a wig, to keep it in.
They didn't bully her to get a wig.
That's what they said. That's what the girl said.
And I know we talked about that, but ain't nobody bully. Ari Lennox was trying.
Oh yeah, I know she's not ugly. We know she's not ugly. I seen her in person too.
7 is not ugly. She's
really
gorgeous.
Nice.
But the girls, because all these European, because everybody want to look like a fucking Kardashian, and if you don't look like that or adjacent to that, or look like a Lori Harvey in some sense on the black side, then you're not cute enough. You're not pretty enough.
If you do, they don't want you to go to natural. They want you to stick a weavy head. They want you to get the long nails.
Ain't nobody fucking forced Ari Lennox to put no fucking weave on her head. Ari Lennox finally got a hairstylist that made the wigs look good because she was trying to put them on her fucking self.
She would rip them the fuck off and then try to put them on herself. And she
would take 4 hours on live on Instagram trying to put the wig on, the lace front on. She's like, y'all, this is hard.
Summer Walker wanted to sing with these fucking wigs. Yes.
Don't do that. Don't put Summer Walker and Ari Lennox in this.
They friends.
I know, but don't do
Ari
that.
like her. So anyway, I'm gonna watch it.
Bullied 7th Streeter to mess with her face. Granted, I don't really like the whole face cosmetic surgery.
I told you I don't like when black people touch their nose. I hate it. But I get it. That's your body. It's what you want to do.
And I don't care how this comes off. 7th Streeter is one of the girls who did surgery.
She did.
And it looks good.
It does.
It looks good.
It does.
I'll be the first to say she looks better. I like her new nose. I like it.
It was
and
too big.
I never thought, no, her nose before wasn't a problem for me. I will take 7th Streeter how she was.
I don't give a fuck as long as you can fucking sing. I don't,
because that first mixtape still hits bands, bitch ass Nick. That should have been my song of the week.
Before we go on, I don't know the words.
But 7th Streeter, she went to the right surgeon. I hope she doesn't do anything else. I hope she's content. That's the downward spiral with surgery. Is once you start doing it, a lot of the girls feel like they never they never like what they do.
Honestly, you're right. I was happy when Nene got her nose done. Anyway,
I didn't do it like that. Damn it.
I just said it the different way that you said it, but we said the same thing.
I said what I said.
All right, let's get into these topics.
Let's break it down.
So I was going to include this on the celeb bullshit, but I was like, no, let me just make this a topic.
And I like that you did.
So Tracee Ellis Ross, as we know, from Girlfriends, Diana Ross's daughter, you know, the beautiful, elegant, fine as fuck, fashionably, bomb ass body, whatever. Give good auntie vibes.
I live for sis in her pool with a red lip.
Yeah,
hair cascading down her back,
freckles showing,
ass just in the shadows. The ass in the shadows.
So basically, she's just saying that she, you know, she's not pressed to get married or to have kids. Is this something that she wants to do? And she blames society for it. And I agree.
Wholeheartedly.
Society.
Raise your right hand. Yep.
Right, left, both feet. My neck, everything. Society has put that stigma on it. And I do believe at one point in time, I fell into the society and, you know, the stigma of, you know, having to have a child, you know, wanting one and having one by a certain age. And right now for me, I am 31, I'd be 32. And whenever I have a kid is when I have a kid. I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing it. You know, it's what society wants. And it's always what somebody else really wants for you, not really what you want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And people think kids ain't easy. Like, it's a lot of things that I think about when I have a child, what I have to give up. And what I, you know what I'm saying? What I have to do. It's scary to have to sit and raise a child in this world right now.
Especially parental anxiety before you even have children is a real thing.
And my two brothers, I have parental anxiety for my brothers, and they ain't my fucking kids, and I have parental anxiety with them.
And that's real. Because once you start to care about somebody in some type of entity, this world scares you.
Just to think to have to you know, I feel like anybody, not even like fuck, not even race, but you know, like having like just bringing a child in this world, people taking fucking kids with us, you know, the black boys. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing a black boy in this world, having to raise a black man. Like,
how do you raise? Like really ask the question: how do you raise kids in this society?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. You just go with the flow. Like,
you need structure. You discipline too hard, you're abusive. You don't discipline enough, you're being their friend. They're gonna run rampant and wild. What do you do?
They're not smart enough. I always think about
what about
school.
the people? And then you put listen, Tracee Ellis Ross is literally what I've been preaching since the conception of this podcast. Like, I'm never going to let society dictate how I move, how I live my life, and how I run and get to my point of self-actualization of who I want to be in this world. If I never have children, if I never get married, it's not going to be on a basis where I feel like I failed myself.
Yeah.
Or life has failed me in some way, shape, or form as a woman. Like, I have different goals. Like, we have to reestablish a child's because they don't know it. Yeah, they don't know it. And there's nothing. Listen, I have no problem if you want to be as free as the Wills and Jadas, but if you want to be as strict as your mama and your grandparents and this, that, and the third, but there needs to be a common.
Wallace is absolutely right.
Children are children, adults are adults.
And children don't know a lot of children don't know their place, and you can't blame them.
And you can't say nothing to nobody kids.
No, you can't.
Girl,
a lot of kids don't know their motherfucking place.
Reestablish a child's place. You're damn right. But needless to say, there shouldn't be societal pressure, but I understand why there is. And you know what I'm going to say? I really feel sorry for my aunts and my mothers and my grandmothers who felt like they had to live up to certain expectations, societal norms and expectations, and didn't really get to live out to their true potential.
There are societal norms, and then there's y'all cultural norms. I feel like that's 10 times worse.
Norms like
the shit y'all be telling me, I'll be
pressure,
like
the amount of pressure just in the black community itself. Fuck outside entities and whatever other minorities and races are doing this to make black societal norms. If we want to be really specific, that shit is disgusting. They want to know why people have fucking anxiety out the roof.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to tell me that I need to be married with 4 kids by 28.
I feel like we would be starting off on a good foot anyway, because we both like realize, like, whenever we have kids, when it comes to the school thing, me and you are on one accord, our kids ain't got to go to college.
Don't.
Like that's one thing me and Sasha have established when we have, our kids don't got to go to college.
I already said it on here. We're going to have a conversation.
Yes.
What do you want to do? If there is a different path and route where you don't have to go to college, oh, well, I'm going to help you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because who's paying back student loans?
Not me. That ain't happening. My mama learned her
My
lesson.
mom and daddy ain't no better. And I thank them every single day. But I wish that I ain't put their names.
Yeah, I was a guinea pig for my mom with the private school and the college. She did that shit with my brother. I think they was in maybe little Mark was in private school maybe up until kindergarten. She said, "Fuck that." I think she got
find a
the
great
basics.
school system. We're gonna make it work.
The basics, and that was it.
So when it comes down to it, Tracy, baby, you preaching God's work, and God's a woman. You're preaching God's work because society can't dictate how we move in this life. You will never find true happiness and live to the potential that you're supposed to live
based on what somebody else the fuck says.
Thank you. Words out my mouth. Right there. So
do what you want to do. Do you? Okay. So are you okay with your significant other hanging around or even being in contact with someone that they used to have sex with or have had any kind of like sexual chemistry with?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it too. So you're okay with them like still like, being in the same spot, still being friends on Instagram, chatting, saying things?
Yeah, because 9 out of 10 times, I mean, me personally, I have to speak from a personal standpoint because I can't speak for nobody else. I do believe that people can have a relationship or come from a place of having like sexual relations and becoming friends afterwards where it can turn platonic.
Yeah.
I do believe that can happen. Has that necessarily happened for me in my life? If anybody that I've been...
Wallace said, hell no. Tell me, text it, Wallace. Type it. Why not? Why not?
I want to counter it. If I can, because you might have a great point. I've seen people have great points to this.
I'm asking this tomorrow, too.
I got some shit. Anyway. Because I want to be truthful. If my significant other still was friends with an ex or somebody they used to have sex with, what is it?
Let's not even say ex. Let's just say somebody used to fuck.
They used to fuck. I know for me that I can, if I'm not fucking with you no more, I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm not going back. Like, I know that for me, I know some people be like, oh, well, there's a basis where I trust you, but I don't trust that other person. Okay, but it's still me. Yeah. No one's doing anything to me unless it's on something. That's a whole other topic.
That's like me. I just feel like I don't care. As long as you, because I always say what's done in the dark will come to the light. As long as you are respecting me, respecting our relationship, I don't have a problem. I don't care. Like, to me, I don't care. Like, you like, how can I sit there and tell you not to be at a party around them?
Especially if this is somebody that was in your life before I was in your life. Who am I to come and tell you and dictate how you move and how your relationships need to be dismantled because of me? Now, if it's a basis where this person, if I get a feel for this person still wanting you and is being disrespectful about our relationship or any form of capacity, then that's a conversation that we're going to have. And I'm going to watch how you move.
Ooh. No, people, I'm just trying something.
No, because I seen what he just wrote and I was, don't bring that fucking word up.
I'm sorry, what'd he say?
A soul tie.
That's a soul tie. And let's be real, I may not trust the friend who they did anything with. In most cases, they still fucking. No, Wallace, no. I knew it because I literally just.
I told you it was gonna be.
I got this answer, like the same similar answer from most of the men. The women, we'd say we don't care.
I know bitches that you can't hang around with no bitch you fucked.
Oh, with women, I ask, ain't give a fuck. But I know, I'm pretty sure it's like equal. I don't care.
But okay, but soul tie. Oh God.
Even a quick fuck is still a soul tie.
Because I don't have like any person that I had sex with in my past, except one particular person. Mm-hmm. I've never had a soul tie with them. Honestly, I might not have a soul tie with that person.
No.
Let's be real.
No.
I don't know what a soul tie necessarily means.
Me either.
Because
Wallace, what's a soul tie?
Yeah, let us know the definition of a soul tie. Because I've seen a lot of men specifically use that term. Mm-hmm. Just because I've exchanged sexual energy with you doesn't mean that I'm always going to want to sexually be attached to you. I'm sorry. Or if I don't know if I believe in soul ties.
I mean, they always say be careful who you. I don't know. They was like if you fuck somebody that's like has like deemed like nasty. I don't know.
Okay, so look, you could have
a quick fuck is. Oh, God,
that's energy exchange or quickie or one night stand.
Okay, so when you say and put that down, write that down for next week because I want to talk about an energy exchange.
Gotcha. Let me switch this up.
I want to talk about energy exchange. So yeah, write that for energy exchange, and then that legend shit. Oh my god, I'm a motherfucking legend. But while it's typing the definition of soul tie, make it up in your head. I don't think you can make it up in your head. Whatever you think it is.
No, okay. So this is what I was told a soul tie is. Somebody like, and this is the term that we had used when Oprah and Gail was on here. The not a unicorn. That's something
penguin.
Penguin. Somebody that you will always want to have a sexual relationship with, no matter what relationship that you're in. Somebody that you are tied to sexually forever or well until you meet somebody that obliterates that. A soul tie to that. Because if I'm going to be transparent on here, which of course I am, I didn't have a problem with my ex necessarily being friends with people that he used to have sexual relations with, having communications with exes, stuff like that, this, then third, because I'm the type of person, if you're with me, you're with me.
Right.
Coming up on an app. Oh, it's going to just thing over?
Yeah. Okay. And then
tap it.
Save. 75.
There we go.
Not yet. Okay.
So I didn't have necessarily a problem with my ex being friends. Like if they were to be friends with somebody they fucked with this, that, and the third, then that would be their prerogative. Because I'm the type of person, if you're with me and us moving forward, you're with me. I don't have time to think about who was in your past to a certain extent. Is there certain instances where maybe you might have a child with somebody that I think about something? Yeah, because that's a different type of bond.
Right.
Or how long ago did you break up with the person? Or what was your relationship was?
How long ago did y'all like?
Where's the bitterness in it? Like, does that person know that y'all not together anymore?
The dick is the finger and the vagina is the ring.
Excuse me. Could that be the episode title?
Yep.
Will we get flagged?
No.
Yes.
I could just put the star.
Thank you, Wallace. Thank you so much.
The moment they come together, you are tied. And that ain't no.
I'm gonna have to refute that. There is niggas out here that will never fuck again, and I don't care, and I never have to see them, and they ain't got no tie on this soul nor this puss. Sorry.
Puss. I don't like when you say puss.
I know, that's why I put the E at the end.
Puss.
But now, if it comes down to it, what I did have a little bit of an issue with was a certain person that they used to have sex with that they never felt comfortable discussing their past relationship with them at all. Okay. I don't know the person's name to this day. I don't know what she looked like, no nothing. And I'm not saying I'm going through Instagrams or scrolling and looking and all that kind of stuff.
It's weird.
But even when I tried to bring it up, because I heard on maybe a podcast episode or something like that from somewhere back in the archive. I don't even know. I heard something to the extent of, there's just people that you always gonna have. You're gonna want to fuck no matter what situation you're in.
No.
And this is why I'm saying I get the soul. I've always gotten the soul tie reference from males. I don't hear women use it to a certain extent.
Because you could be like, you fuck with that person, it wasn't good. You like whatever. I'm not fucking him again, but we still cool.
Yeah, but then back to the example, they wouldn't talk about that person. They would call that person Pandora's box. Like it's a non-factor. You don't bring them up. I don't want to talk about them. This and the third. And that makes me feel a little
like
insecure.
What the fuck happened?
That like I would like to know where you're coming from, and not on an aspect of being nosy. I want to know where y'all came from so I can know where we're going. Because not saying that person is gonna sit there and play part into our relationship, but it's kind of weird that you don't want to mention this person at all.
You can literally
about
feel
nothing
when someone who you are dealing with is in the room. Then maybe it ain't fucked me good, because maybe not, but
I think it's only a soul tie if you and this person have amazing
chemistry.
Sex.
Yes,
the sex has to be amazing for it to be a soul tie.
It has to be,
because I'm really thinking back to past partners, and the only way that I would feel even a stuttering movement or
Stunner,
demeanor
stunner.
is if that me and that person had bomb ass sexual chemistry. We have to be so spiritual, bass, and cleanse to get rid of the energy.
Come give me one. Wallace, do you know how to do that yet? Did you go to school for that yet? I told you to.
Listen, I don't believe
Maybe we don't take sex seriously. That's why. You think we take sex seriously?
I didn't take sex seriously in my past, so that's why I took it to a point where I was trying to figure out what I liked. My sole basis of sex in the past was on a basis of trying to figure out what I liked, probably giving myself and giving my energy to people that I probably should not have,
Mm-hmm.
and it was on that basis. But I don't know. Maybe I don't have a soul tie. Maybe I never connected with nobody to that extent. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
It don't bother me.
I don't.
It doesn't bother me.
My significant other can be around their exes because I could be around any person that I
still
personally
it's still in
sex with.
communication.
It depends on communication. If they were friends,
Twitter, Instagram.
Is it like out in the open? Are they like sneaking DMs to each other? Because that's a different story.
No, like just tweeting
Comments
each other.
and stuff.
Yeah,
because I follow people that I
and
fuck with.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, me and my ex used to send like this dude that I used to fuck with. This dude that I used to fuck with years before I met him was they were friends. They stopped. They didn't stop being friends, but they were cool. What because we used to send each other his posts and stuff because he used to do like corny weird stuff.
Wallace said the sex don't have to be amazing. Well, he's reading us
no,
down.
no, then I don't know what that is. Then
I don't know what
I'm
it
gonna have
is.
a soul tie with you when your sex is mediocre. I'm not gonna. I don't even know your last name then.
How many niggas you? Well,
How
we
many-
already had that conversation. You
How
know,
many-
you know
how many-
everybody's last name that you had sex with?
No,
I mean,
no.
have you ever asked them like, you know, the movies? So what's your last name? After you fuck, or you just never cared to know?
I probably have. It's probably like more than half of the niggas that I fucked with. I probably don't know their last name.
The facts of life.
Why I ain't got no soul
The
tie?
facts of life. Yeah. You need to give me some of those rocks, Wallace, because I don't believe this
Crystals. I
shit.
need some
Yeah,
fucking
crystals.
crystals.
I said rocks.
Cleanse my spirit. I do agree that sex can be very energy based.
It can.
Be a transfer of negative or positive energy because there's some sex that can be life changing, and there's some sex that it's
feel
great in
dirty.
the moment, and then as soon as you finish, you just want to ball up and cry. Maybe
Oh
that's some
God,
trauma. Maybe that's some trauma.
that's horrible.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Soul tie my ass. Whew. Okay. When do you start deleting your videos that you might have made with your ex?
Right away.
Photos,
Right
and
away.
text threads.
Right away. I don't care for it. It's for what? What am I keeping it for? Holding on for you to come back. We broke up for a reason. Like if it's for real, like if this shit is for real, like we fuck it, I'm deleting it. But it was like, oh, we broke up back together. I ain't deleting shit. But if it's for real, I'm deleting. What am I keeping for?
What if you ask them and they're like, I'm not gonna delete it. I'm not gonna expose you. And I'm all this kind of bullshit. Not even saying that.
Oh, you
not
mean
even
dirt
accusing
nasty
them.
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant nasty videos?
Yeah, like nudes and like sex tapes.
I've asked like a nigga I fuck with. I'll text him be like, delete all my shit, and he just laugh or whatever. I believe niggas. I don't think niggas delete bitches nudes that they had that they dealt with before.
Next question.
I don't think they do. I personally, I don't care for like dick pics or anything or whatever. So I don't have like really like nothing to like delete. I don't really care for dick pics and things like that.
I do not mind a penis picture.
Mhm.
However, it has to be in good taste. Like, no, we don't got to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
I might ask. Well, that was back in the day. I
Let
don't
me
know
see
if I'm
your
gonna ask
dick.
now. Like,
Let me see.
it might be on some shit where I'm bored. I want to see if you're really gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be on that. But don't send me unsolicited dick pics. That's not fun. I don't just want to wake up and see a dick in my face. Unless it's right there and I actually want you in my face. But unsolicited dick pics, don't do it.
We do, Wallace.
If it's pretty, I tell you it's pretty, but don't do that. I do believe that you probably should delete the messages and the pictures and the videos after you break up with somebody. But let's be honest, do we really?
It's just so much.
Do we really? Especially if it's a lot of stuff. And then what if you the type of the type of couple that post each other on social media and shit? I would hate to have to go through that shit.
That's why I don't.
And exactly why. Not even just on the aspect, well, I'm not gonna post you because just in case we break up.
Yeah,
no, I just don't.
I just don't.
My social media is for me, your social media is for you. I think we should keep it on that accord.
People who know we together. Like
it is what it
everybody
is.
Need to know my fucking business. Not even everybody need to know my business. I just feel like some people.
I don't feel like that's a significant part of your relationship. Sex tapes are freaky.
That's a risk.
And that's what I'm saying, because this is what, and okay, I'm not gonna do this. But what if it's not even on the basis where you like you're bitter or you're upset about your breakup, blah blah blah. You want them to delete it because you don't know
what they're gonna do, or
you don't know not what they're gonna do. You don't know what somebody else could do. So now you have
phone. You get in that phone. They get mad. They see it.
What if you end up with somebody extremely insecure after me, or extremely mad that you kept these videos, even if we haven't spoken in a year or two, or spoken in 3 years or some shit? But you're dealing with somebody and it's a random night, and then all of a sudden I see me sucking your dick on Twitter. That's not fair to me. Delete the shit and go make new memories with your new bitch. Delete our shit and go make new memories with your new bitch.
Girl.
Period.
Girl.
Period.
Sex tapes are risky.
They are. But if you delete them, ain't no risk. Like I believe if somebody asks you to delete videos and pictures,
you should.
Don't hit them with the, oh, well, I want memories of us. The fuck you want memories of us?
I hate that.
Fuck are you talking about? We're not together, my nigga. Keep that shit in your fucking imagination. Stupid. You got a head. Fucking dummy. Sorry. And then with that being said, what would you do if your significant other had old videos, pictures of the freaky kind, to be specific, of their ex still in their device?
Why? I would say why. Why?
See?
Why? I would just say why.
It's just unnecessary sometimes. Like, I don't go through.
Like, do you miss that bitch? You miss that bitch? Like, you miss that bitch? You miss looking at her ass? Like, what is this here for?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, men are very forgetful. They'll have thousands of pictures that don't even go through their shit, or that they won't just have anything in their phone.
I don't. Men know exactly what they're doing. I don't think men are dumb at all.
Maybe I would like to think. Maybe that's a naive part of me.
Men are very smart. They're very smart and
forgetful.
No, they keeping it.
But but that's a good question.
Especially depending on the nigga that you're dealing with. Too.
Because me personally, if because you have the hidden section in your iPhone, I think that's even worse. It's like, oh, one day you're in your phone or you're going through stuff, and then say you with a new nigga and he see you got videos of you. Or videos of you and somebody else in your phone. I can't be mad at that nigga if you don't want to fuck with me again.
Oh yeah, of course that.
I wouldn't be upset with that. I could sit there and show them this was mad years ago, this, then, and third, and explain it. But then again, do I even want to have to go and do all that?
You know what?
Honestly, they shouldn't just be.
Also,
there.
For me, if that happens, I don't save things like that. They're just always in the text message, so they're never really saved in my camera roll.
My shit's in my camera roll.
No, it's in like the text message.
It's in my camera roll and the text
I don't save things like that. Like if it's me and something, whatever, who's somebody else, it's not saved in my camera roll.
And maybe I say that men are forgetful because I'll be forgetful, because I will sit there and forget that I have certain things in my phone and keep it moving, because I use my phone for a lot of content creation.
It is why that's like porn at that point.
You see my Twitter bookmarks. It's a mess. It's terrible. It's terrible. But I think if you respect the person and they ask you to delete y'all videos and nudes and all those things that y'all had, you guys are no longer together. That was a past situation. If that person asks you to delete it, you should. It's a respect factor. If you respected that person, even post breakup, you should fucking delete it.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass. Okay, sorry.
You you have a miscellaneous?
I got two this or that.
This or that. This or that. Wallace, you've been a great sport. He's the one who told us to go live.
Cause this is fun and you've been great. And right in the conversation with us. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we can record Audacity too, so I'm gonna try that again.
So I'm gonna have two.
Let me just see.
I got some would you rather for miscellaneous. So the first one is, would you rather die before or after your partner? And then the second one is, would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or live to 100 with a lot of regrets?
Let's do the first one.
First one. Okay. So would you rather die before or after your partner?
After, because he's not dating nobody else. No, I'd rather be. Why are we having dying questions? But I'd rather. After. Wallace said before. Why before? What would you do?
I'm going with before. I'm selfish.
What's before?
I'd rather die before them. I don't want to grieve.
You're right. I forgot about that part.
I don't care. I give them my blessing. If you find somebody that makes you happy after me, go ahead. But I don't want.
I forgot about the grieving part.
I don't want to mourn you. Grief is sick.
Okay, I'll say before for that part.
It's debilitating. It's traumatic. It hurts. I don't want to have to.
Yes, Lauren London just had posted something that she's still grieving. I'm like, poor baby.
I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm saying this on a selfish. There you go, baby.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm on a selfish ass point.
You don't want to grieve.
I would like to die before. I know that I can handle it.
I forgot about that part.
If it happens, but go ahead. And with that being said, if you find somebody, just because I'm being selfish and saying I want to die before you, if you find somebody, go ahead and do it. Just because I'm being selfish.
I forgot about the grieving part.
Oh, you just went straight to that. He ain't dating nobody.
I forgot about that part.
So you switch your answer?
Mm.
No, she doesn't.
No.
After she said what she said. The fuck. But that is all we have for today. This was fun.
Episode 75, our first live podcast.
Hey.
I said what I said. Starring your girl Jazzy. You can follow me on Instagram at Jazzy, of course, and make sure you follow the podcast on Instagram at I Said What I Said podcast, and make sure you guys like and subscribe to our YouTube at I Said What I Said space podcast.
And you can follow me on IG at Coco the Don Dada. You can follow my client makeup page at Coco Face Paint, and you can follow the podcast on Twitter at I Said What I Said Pod, ISWIS.
Shit, I forgot. I've had to upload the fucking episode to YouTube. It's done. I have to just make it public. Oh, it is public, actually.
I'm about to say, I watched it.
Oh, I have to just put it on Instagram. It is public.
As I know, 3 other people saw it before me. So
okay, yes. Go. I'll talk about that too. So we're going to see you guys later. Wallace, I'm gonna text you next week. Gonna be able to interact.
Beautiful. Yes. Appreciate you.
Yes. Crown that. That's his little hashtag. Crown that. Yes, Wallace. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Bye.